Welcome to my class. Data transmission switching techniques. Data communication takes place between two devices that are directly connected by some form of transmission medium. This medium can be in the form of twisted wires, coaxial cables, fiber optical cable, microwave towers, satellites, etc. So data communication can take place between two devices that are directly connected by some form of transmission media, and transmission media can be these wires or these towers or satellites. Often it is impractical or uneconomical that two communicating devices are always directly connected with each other. For example, TV and remote control. Quite often, communication between two devices is achieved through a network of intermediate nodes. For example, here you can see that two persons talking to each other and they are connected to mobile towers, and mobile towers are connected to mobile telephone switching office. So we find that communication between two devices is achieved through a network of intermediate nodes. These nodes provide a switching facility that moves data from node to node until the data reaches to destination device. Data transmission switching techniques. There are three different methods of establishing communication links between the sender and the receiver devices in a communication network, namely circuit switching, message switching, and packet switching. On these three different switching techniques, there are three different lectures. The second data transmission switching technique is message switching. Message switching, meaning before the advancement in packet switching, message switching acted as an efficient substitute for circuit switching. A message is a unit of information and can be of any length. Message switching is a network switching technique in which data is routed in its entirety from the source node to the destination node. This is a mode of data transmission in which a message is sent as a complete unit and routed via a number of intermediate nodes at which it is stored and then forwarded. Look at this particular example. We have source computer and we have destination computer. M stands for message, and these are intermediary nodes which will work as store and forward facility. Communication is going on between these intermediate nodes. From the source computer, a message goes to the first store and forward facility. It moves to the second one. Message goes to the third one. The third one stores it for some times and then it gives it to the next one. The message moves on to the next store and forward facility, and after that it goes to the destination computer. Now let us look at the functioning in detail. In case of message switching technique, if a device intends to send a message to another device, it first attaches the receiver's address to the message. Then the message is transmitted from the source to the destination by store and forward method, and the message is transmitted from the source node to an intermediate node. It means in this particular example, these store and forward facilities will hold the message up to that time period till they find that the route is free, that the path is free. The moment they get the path is free, they will transmit the message. Message switching functioning. In the store and forward technique, the intermediary node shall store the message for some temporary time, then forward it to the next node or receiving device when the channel route is freely available. The actual path taken by the message to its destination is dynamic as the path is established as it travels along. Now, what are the advantages of message switching? First one, in message switching, no dedicated physical connection is required between the source and the destination as required in case of circuit switching. Second, since channels are used only when message is actually transmitted, this method can make optimum utilization of channels efficiency. Disadvantages. Since the message length may be unlimited, each switching node needs to have sufficient storage to buffer messages. If the message is very long one, then the store and forward facility needs to have a big storage in order to store the message for temporary period. Second, this method is too slow for interactive or real-time applications. Therefore, this technique is useful only when a delay in message is not critical for the user. Look at this example once again. A computer intends to send the message to another device. This message is in the form of binary. The message goes to store and forward facility. It will hold the message till it finds that the route or path is free. The moment it gets that the path is free, it will transmit the message to another intermediate node. Then this message is forwarded to the destination computer. Similarly, this happens in this case. So the store and forward facility shall hold the message till they find that the path is clear or the path is available. The moment path is available, it will transmit the message to the next intermediate node or device. Thank you very much.